Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BCW Live. We are live in Indianapolis, Indiana, home of the NFL Indianapolis Colts Lucas Oil Stadium. And tonight begins the first night of this of this of this 3-day weekend event that is going to be very special here to the men that are going to be battling over the next 3 days to qualify for a match that will be a career changing entity. Tonight, but between tonight and also Sunday, 60 men of the male roster will battle for one of the 30 slots in the Royal Gauntlet match, which at the PLE next month, last man standing. The winner of the Royal Gauntlet match will go on to headline Bound for Greatness 10 for any championship that he wants out of these three titles: the BCW Championship, the Combat Heavyweight Championship, or the Global Heavyweight Championship. Tonight, 10 matches, 20 men. 10 men from tonight will be able to qualify. Then it will be the same thing for tomorrow and the day after. And then after this weekend, we will have our 30 male superstars who will be in the Royal Gauntlet match. So let me give you guys a rundown of who is going to be battling here tonight. So opening match would be OG Blade King representing the King's Penitentiary Tag Team going against Omar Morales representing the tag team of Toxic Fever. Then we have representing the Death Dealers, Crimson Evans going against BCW new superstar Ricky Armstrong, great competitor. Going to see him in action making his BCW debut. Will he be able to get a spot in the Royal Gauntlet match? Then we have another new BCW signee coming from BWC, Alexander Colt, making his debut here tonight, going against Jason Ramirez of the Insiders of the Gun Militia. Then representing the Bushido clan, Brandon Cuevas versus Eric Mercer. Then we have Big Lou going against Blaze King. Blaze King has been tearing up the BCW Live circuit, made his debut back in November, and he has just been on a trail of destruction. Then we have Christian Cross of the American Hounds going against the International Heavyweight Champion Chaotic of the Chaotic Kingdom faction, and by his side tonight will be the leader of that faction, Jeff Sylvia. Then we have a returning superstar, Alex King, going against Domino. Then we have Andre Robinson of the Venom Club going against a man who is a former national champion and has taken part in matches here in BCW for the first time that BCW has ever seen, and that is Jim Jackson. Then we have another returning superstar, Malcolm Winters, going against the leader of the Nightmare Legion, Jack motherfucking Graves. Then, to end tonight, we have Kyle Cook going against Kabuki Dragon, who is going to be fighting David Pope, who is your Combat Heavyweight Champion at Fight Night 10 on January 24th in Tokyo, Japan. Can he get a guaranteed slot in the Royal Gauntlet match to have a chance to headline Bound for Greatness to end the 2K25 season? So I'm going to be telling you guys now, lock in, because over the next, from now until Sunday, it is going to be crazy to see who is going to earn a spot in a match that could lead to a career-defining moment where you can have the opportunity to main event bound for greatness. So let's get it going right now. Opening match, Blade King versus Omar Morales. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here in the live stream, I made a poll. Please cast your vote. Be participating. You can get some points out of this. You got 10 minutes to cast your vote to see who is going to qualify from this match. King's Penitentiary, Blade King, or the Toxic Fever, Omar Morales. Cast your vote, be a part, participate, because I'm promising you right now, BCW is only going to be going up from here, so let's get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Blade King backing up Omar up against the ropes, and the official telling him to back off as Omar trying to kick down the big man, but Blade King wrapping his big-ass arms around that little boy, and that little boy brings him right down, wraps that arm around his neck, trying to choke his ass out. Moonlight Pro, what's going on? Jeff Harvey, what's going on? What's up there, Tervippy? Tell your friends, tell everybody about it. Be here, be square, let's go. And Omar Morales beating down Blade King. And right now, Omar is just working on that arm of the big man, double knees to the back. And a big moonsault misses by Omar, crashing burned as Blade King got out of the way, and a big right hand punch to the face, knocking down that boy. And now, the kicks to the back to the back. Oh, and working on those knees. And now Blade King getting the fans behind him. Might be looking for an RKO here. Up with the kicks. And now Omar, of Toxic Fever, trying to get something going, trying to build up momentum. Knees to the midsection, kick to the face, off the ropes, coming right back in, hitting him with that splash in for the pin. Leg is hooked. And a 1 count, says the official. 6 viewers, let's go. Let's get this shit up there, built up more. Tell everybody about it. This is BCW, ladies and gentlemen, Boston Championship Wrestling, and the officials on the count. And I'm going to tell everybody this. If a match that occurs any day of this week, from Friday to Sunday, if it ends on a count out, the match will get restarted, because we ain't doing that here. And Omar Morales waiting for Blade King to get his ass up, gets caught, gets brought down, and the big man is not going to chase after Omar as he is trying to create space between him and Blade. That might be a good thing to do here, but Blade King introduces Omar's face to the knee of Blade, and now he's looking to set something up here. Blade King and Omar Morales going in for a pin. Here's a pinfall here. Very unique style pin. Blade King on the outside. Omar going for a shoulder block. Missed. But Blade King with that big headbutt. And the big man going up top. Big man flying. Big splash. In for the pin. Leg is hooked. Ooh, and a 2 count by the official. I am telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited for this 3-day weekend to see these gentlemen combat to try to earn a slot in a match to where they can possibly headline Bound for Greatness. 30 men trying to gamble it out. Blade King in for the pin after that big right hook. And a huge kick out at 2 by Omar, sending Blade King trying to figure out what else he has to do. And now Blade King, looking to be like Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. Looking real creepy right now. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Coming close in. And here we go, the Sister Abigail. Oh, gets reversed by Omar. And Omar tossing the big man over the top rope. Punch to the face. 10 beats to the battering, happened to the chest. Ten hits straight to the chest, and Blade King falls right in front of me at the announcer's desk. Omar Morales on the outside now, trying to gain that momentum. Blade King comes back with a quick knee to the face, sending him face down, and now with a left hand to the face, busting his ass wide open. I don't know, man. I mean, the speed of Omar could really bring down the house. Could be the upper hand that he has to go against this man right now. But the power of Blade King could really have Omar down and out. But we don't know. Omar back in the ring after sending him back in, trying to gain some ground here, but the lefts and the rights from Blade King to the midsection with the uppercut to the face, in for the pin. The leg is hooked here, and a 1 count, says the official. And now, Blade King to the second turnbuckle, telling Omar to bring it, get your bitch ass up, is what he's trying to say. Double axe handle drop connects, and Omar quickly rolls out to the outside. Very nice way to get out of harm's way of getting into a pin attempt there. And a big right hand slows down Omar, sending him back over the top rope. Big shoulder block from Blade King connects. Now out in front of the fans. And Blade King coming to the outside now. If you are just beginning to join us right now, Welcome to the live stream, BCW Live, Indianapolis, Day 1. Make sure you are watching in 1080p. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. That's a line that came from my man Jag of KCW, King's Court. Will always live. Big moon splash by Omar to the back of Blade. And here we go for the pin. Omar in. Uno. Only a 1 count, says the official. And ladies and gentlemen, Omar going for a right hand. Gets blocked. Oh! Blade King looking for it again. Sister Abigail being real creepy. Walking on his hands and feet. Backwards. Back all bent up. For a big man that size, I don't know how his back's not killing him. But this time, he connects with the Sister Abigail. And this could be it. Will he be going to Vegas to the Royal Gauntlet match? Oh, not right now, though, Omar says 2. Kicks out. And Blade King to the top. Oh, gets caught by Omar. How the fuck did he catch him? Oh, sends him down with a scoop slam. And this could be the game changer for this opening matchup here. And Omar picking up Blade King. Oh, knee to the face. He's in for the pin. Both shoulders down. He's busted. Oh, Blade King kicks out at 2. And Omar can't believe it. Blade King is busted wide open. He got that blood pouring down his face. This is absolute crazy right now for the opening matchup of BCW Live for the Royal Gauntlet qualifying matches. Omar going up to the top after doing a scoop slam. Waiting for Blade King to get up to his feet. Oh, the cutter gets reversed. Clothesline. Omar Morales is down and out. And here we go. Blade King going for the Sister Abigail for a 3rd time. He connected 1 out of 2. Will he be able to connect right now to end this match, to send him to Vegas, to the last man standing PLE? We're about to find out. And here we go. Sister Abigail connects. And in for that pin. The leg is hooked. Uno. Dos. Oh! Omar kicks out. And up top is the big man. Elbow drop to the chest. Signaling for the end of the match. Ball game, and Blade King qualifies. Take a look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen, of this fantastic opening matchup here for this event, BCW Live. 2 people voted for Blade King to win against Omar Morales, and let me tell you, you guys did exactly that, chose the right man. And now we're going to go to the next poll to see who is going to win the next matchup and who you guys think it will be. Great match to open up BCW Live tonight here in Indianapolis. And Blade King going up top after Omar kicks out of that Sister Abigail for the 3rd time and hitting with that elbow, connecting to the chest to seal the deal and to send him to Vegas. Absolutely great match to open up this event tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, instant classic to open up the event. Let's go to number 2, match 2 here of the night. And here we go, Crimson Evans of the Death Dealer Tag Team going against Ricky Armstrong. This one will be a banger for sure. Let me just do the poll for y'all. Crimson Evans. And then we got Ricky Armstrong, man who is owner of APW, making his debut here. Start that poll for y'all. Please cast your vote. Bet whatever amount of points you want to bet, but I'm telling you right now, these matches across the next throughout this weekend is going to be a banger. I'm telling you this right now. Blaze King, what's happening? My brother, how you doing today, bro? Sir Vippy, I just followed you. And also Jeff Harvey, I just followed you as well. Jay Sanchez, what's happening, bro? Your match is coming up soon, my guy. I'm going to follow you. I don't know why I'm not following you, because I've been watching BWC. But I just followed you now. That's weird. And anyway. And here comes, making his BCW debut, APW owner Ricky Armstrong finally signs to BCW. My brother, welcome to BCW. I'm going to tell you guys right now, Ricky Armstrong, do not fall asleep on this dude. I've seen this man in the ring over the last, I can't even tell you how long me and him have been friends, but this dude is an animal. Get him on your roster. Get him on your roster, because he will make you mad, like mad money. I'm telling you that right now. Yes, I did. Sir Vippy, I knew. Yo, Godson, what's happening? My guy, what's happening? Thank you for joining the stream. Share this bitch around. BCW is here to stay. We've been going for 15 years, and we ain't gonna go anywhere. The only way BCW is gonna go anywhere is if I die, and that is it. Ricky Armstrong will make you money. Get him on your roster. Sign him. He will make you some money. Cast your votes, guys, right now. Who you think is going to win? Ricky Armstrong or Crimson Evans representing the Death Dealers tag team? We got 10 minutes, and here we go. The action is about to go. Jay Sanchez, put up that fire, bro. Let's do this right now. Here we go. Bell has run Ricky Armstrong with the knee to the back of Crimson Evans, opening it up into a pinfall. Will that match? Oh, almost a 2. Who is going to join Blade King in qualifying for the Royal Gauntlet match? We have our number 1 guy so far, and that's Blade King from the opening contest. The Barry Show, what's happening, my guy? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Crimson Evans and Ricky Armstrong taking it to the face of Evans with that knee. And another one, introducing his knee to the face. And Ricky Armstrong literally waiting for his opponent to get his ass up. Both men are tying up. Test of strength right here. Crimson Evans behind Armstrong. And he gets brought down into a headlock here. Very good in-ring technician skills by both men happening right here. If you're not following the BCW Twitch, do it right now. Hit that follow button and tell everybody, your friends, your mama, your daddy, and your grandpa, tell everybody to be here. In-ring technician skills happening between both men here. Ricky Armstrong tossing Crimson Evans down and hitting him with a clothesline. I want to see who is going to be hungry enough to want one of the 30 slots in the Royal Gauntlet match to have a chance to headline Bound for Greatness 10 this year. And ooh, a 1 count, says the official. And Ricky Armstrong going into the corner yet again. Oh! Busted him wide open with that mega punch that's usually done by Ilya Dragunov. And from the top turnbuckle, oh, Ricky Armstrong missed. He missed, but he got right back up. And Ricky Armstrong both men are outside. Just to remind everybody that if any match over between today up until Sunday ends in a count out, the match will be restarted, because we don't do that here. Fuck all that. And Crimson Evans with a quick feet. A coffin drop from halfway across the ring connects to Ricky Armstrong. Surprisingly, that hit. Yo, what's up, Lions Den Gaming 84? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you. Make your vote on the poll at the top of the chat. Get involved. Big kicks to the face. Connecting. And Crimson Evans looks to have Ricky Armstrong looks to be in trouble while he's busted wide open, bleeding down his face, wearing a crimson mask. Big kick from Ricky, going in for the pin. Leg is hooked. Will Ricky go and qualify? Oh, so close. Crimson Evans was almost done and out of the qualifying. He's wearing a crimson mask right now. Ricky Armstrong looking strong on his BCW debut, while Crimson Evans drops his ass down to the mat, trying to give the Death Dealers of an opportunity to main event Bound for Greatness, and a big knee lift to the face. His tag partner, Troy Sniper, will be in action either on day 2 or 3, I can't remember, but after that coffin drop, here goes Ricky, in for the pin, and a 2 count, says the official, while Evans powers out with that massive right shoulder. And Ricky Armstrong waiting for Crimson Evans to get his ass up. Going in for a massive move, but Evans with the reversal punches to the face. Big spear delivered by Evans. In for that pin. The leg is hooked. And a 2 count. I am so pumped up, if you cannot tell, ladies and gentlemen, with these matches going on over the weekend. This is what I like to do. I came up with this idea all by myself to see who was going to be hungry enough. And Evans looking to make Ricky Armstrong submit, but he gets out of it, going for a move there, but missed horribly. And look at the blood from Evans pouring down on the BCW logo. That's what I like to see. Blood on the logo. Put everything you got in the middle of these ropes and bleed on that logo. He goes for 15 years. Men came out of here, left everything they had in the ring with blood, sweat, and tears. And that's what I like to see. Who is going to be hungry enough to want to get into this matchup? And then who is going to be the better man in Vegas to be the last man standing to headline, bound for greatness? And Evans bouncing the left knee of Ricky right off the apron in the center of the ring. And Ricky is holding that knee. Big kick to the face. That might be it for Evans. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and Evans kicks out at 2, yo. He kicked out at 2. Everybody believes that Crimson Evans is going to win this matchup. Will that happen? Ricky Armstrong has been in the main driver's seat from the opening bell. Evans has gotten his way in there. Oh, double knees to the back. Ricky Armstrong is a tough competitor. I'm telling y'all. Y'all have to make an offer to this dude to get him into your Fed, because he is a tough SOB. Oh, when Ricky Armstrong gets his head rocked in the center of the ring. Oh, when Ricky Armstrong barely gets that shoulder up at 2, and Evans can't believe it, but he has to be focused. He can't lose focus on this right now. Crimson Evans. On the outside, frog splash connecting. Look at all the blood spots on the ring mat. That's what I like to see. What I like to see, y'all battling it out. And Evans, oh, hits him with the big move. And Ricky Armstrong going for a clothesline, misses. Evans hits him again with the sunset flip. 1, 2. Evans qualified. What a fucking match. Take a look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen, of this matchup right here between these two combatants. Take a look at this replay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane. Coming up next is going to be Jason Ramirez of the Gun Militia faction going up against a BCW debut of Alexander Colt of BWC. I am going to set up the poll right now to make sure y'all can get your time in there. I'm going to increase the time limit. Oh, I can't even do that. It's only for 10 minutes. That's okay. But I'll make sure. Look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Crimson Evans won. Gives the Death Dealers an opportunity. There's a $100 bill coming out of Crimson Evans. What's he going to do right here? What's he going to do right here? Look at this. Look at that blood on his chest. And stuffing that $100 bill right in the mouth of Ricky Armstrong. The disrespect from Crimson Evans. What an amazing match, 4-star match between those two. What a in-ring debut here in BCW for Ricky Armstrong. I'm telling you, do not sleep on that dude. Get him on your roster because he will never, ever disappoint you. And I have been long-time friends with this man. All right, coming up right now, Jason Ramirez taking on Alexander Colt. Colt is making his BCW debut. This man right here is also up another man to never, ever, ever, ever bet against, because he will also keep you on your toes. All right, y'all, here we go. Match 3. Jason Ramirez of the Gun Militia on your right. Alexander Colt to your left. Opening it up with a sling blade to Ramirez. Alexander Colt also making his BCW debut. He comes from BWC. So far we have Blade King, Crimson Evans, who qualified for the Royal Gauntlet, who will join them from this match. Big moonsault missed by Colt. Jason Ramirez of the Gun Militia faction one of 3 members who are going to be trying to qualify for this match. Gives them a huge opportunity to get in there. The other 2 members are Damian Porter and Eric Blackwell. Eric Blackwell and Damian Porter will be going against the Stone Cold Assassins at the Final Hour PLE January 25th for the Tag Team Championships. And a big moonsault again by Colt. Misses as Ramirez is waiting for him to get up to his feet. Oh, double dropkick to the side of the face, and Colt is in a tough position right now as his BCW debut is not going so well. And into the pin, the leg is hooked. And a 1 count, says the official. Oh, and a kick to the face to get out of harm's way there. Ramirez, somehow reversed Colt and hit him with a leg drop, and now hits him with the coffin drop. In for the pin. And a 2. If you are joining us right now, thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. This is BCW Live. Day 1 of 3 in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the NFL Indianapolis Colts. And Alexander Colt with a reversal back body drop, and now moonsault connects. Trying to get himself back in the, trying to get himself into the driver's seat of this match so that he can qualify for the Royal Gauntlet match. And a big punch right off the second turnbuckle by Ramirez. Knee left that busts Colt wide open. Jay Sanchez, you got that right, my dude, but I promise you this. You will make enough here in BCW where you will be living majorly comfortable, where you don't have to worry about covering your bills because you'll have money left over. That will be as pocket change. He gives the men who are the most hungry all that money because they earned it. And I know I don't got a problem here with you because I know that you are going to earn it. Alexander Colt is the unpredictable here in the community, and Ramirez dropping him down. What that means is that at any time, Colt can come out of nowhere to get that dub. And Ramirez gets clotheslined. And right on the attire of Colt says Sin City, Las Vegas. He is looking to go to Las Vegas to be at the Last Man Standing PLE, and he might do it right here after that kick to the back of the neck and a 2 count. The Last Man Standing PLE in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. Oh, here we go. Submission hold on Ramirez. Will he tap out? Will he tap out? He does not. And we're going to change the camera angle just a bit, give you a different way of looking. And Colt goes to the outside. Ramirez. Oh, big power bomb. And Ramirez back in the driver's seat. Oh, big kick to the face. Oh, and a Superman punch connecting to the face of Colt. And Ramirez up to a count of 5, both men, as he's waiting for Colt to get up, and hits him with a knee to the face. And Ramirez doesn't want that victory on the outside. He wants to pin Colt in the ring, going for a big splash, misses. Colt with the knee lift to the face. And Ramirez gets out of the way of a kick by Colt, but Colt grabs him. Irish whips him, stucks underneath, big clothesline, almost decapitating Ramirez, and into the pin with the right hand to the face. And Alexander Colt looking to finish it, the unpredictable. Oh, drops him face first, in for that pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count, says the official. And Colt I don't know what move he was going there for, but he somewhat sort of missed. Might have costed him the momentum in this matchup, and Ramirez is looking to end it right here. Oh! Big hand to the back of the skull. He could be knocked out. 1, 2, and Colt powers out at 2. And Ramirez again, the drop kick to the side of the face. And Ramirez is just thinking that this match is just that easy for him to get into the Royal Gauntlet match. Colt got out of the way. Ramirez crashed and burned for a minute. Now back on the attack. And Colt, in a bad way, knees to the face, wrapped up in the ropes. Oh, man. And big kick, and Colt on the outside by the announcer's desk right by me here. In lots of trouble right now, and Ramirez goes to the outside and chasing and aiming at that leg, at that knee that has that metal knee brace. And Colt gets out of harm's way, goes back into the ring. Ramirez getting back up, gets back in. Colt, big splash, connects him for the pin. And a 2. And Alexander Colt. Oh, spear off the second turnbuckle. Elbows to the left knee of Ramirez. 5 straight elbow drops. And doing more damage to the knee. Colt in a position where he could change this matchup outcome right now. And pick it up. Ramirez scoop slamming him. Right down. Ramirez back up. Colt to the top turnbuckle. Oh! Ramirez gets caught a little bit. Hits him with the right. Throws him up against the rope. Big elbow to the face. And Ramirez grabbing Colt, sending him into the corner. Irish whips him. Oh, big shoulder block, in for the pin. And Colt powers out at 2. And Ramirez just can't believe it right now. And Ramirez looking to end it. He connects here. It's over. Oh, and Colt gets it to the back of the skull. 2, 3. And Ramirez comes out with the victory. Take a look at the replay of this matchup between these two men. Colt making his BCW debut in a hard-fought battle And I'm telling you now, Colt is not done with Ramirez. I can tell you that much right now. Same way how Ricky Armstrong is not done with Crimson Evans. And Jason Ramirez qualifies for the Royal Gauntlet matchup. Instant classic 4.5-star match. Everybody is just hungry for a position in this matchup. Telling you that right now, ladies and gentlemen. This Royal Gauntlet match is going to shape up to be one of the best. And here we go. Coming up next, representing the Bushido clan, Brandon Cuevas, going against Eric Mercer. Mercer made his debut at the BCW Holiday Tour Christmas Eve special. I'm telling you, that man alone is great in the ring. Brandon Cuevas is a powerhouse. This man has been dominating the scene for the last 4 or 5 months, especially being at the side of Trey Kakoa, who is the leader of the Bushido clan, who is bringing the hurt to your global heavyweight champion, Rob Anderson. So coming up next right now, Brandon Cuevas, Eric Mercer. Who will qualify? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just I have to use the bathroom, and also I gotta take care of my son quick. So there won't be no commentary on this matchup, and I apologize. I'm gonna try to mute with the mic so you don't hear him in the background. But if you do hear him, I apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, checking out the replay of this match between Brandon Cuevas and Eric Mercer. I honestly did not watch the match as I was doing what I said I had to do. And I'm going to see who's going to win this match. By the looks of it, Eric Mercer qualifies for the Royal Gauntlet match. What a win for Mercer. His second match here in BCW gets him a qualifying slot in the Royal Gauntlet match, and I am guessing he is ready to play here in the BCW ring. I'm going to mark you down, sir, as being qualified into the match. And that was a 4-star amazing match, and we're going to go to our next one right now. And I am going to start up the new poll for the next match. And our next match is going to be Big Lou versus Blaze King. Big Lou is a tough competitor. He's been all over KCW, DPW, IZW, EPW, if I'm not mistaken. He's just been all over. So the new poll is up. Pick who you think is going to win. Bet some points. Big Lou versus Blaze King. And we are going to get this match rolling right now. And I'll be back when both men are in the ring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for this match of Big Lou, Blaze King. Here we go. Both men opening up. Blaze King trying to get Big Lou down. The Big Lou reverses the hold. And now Blaze King drops him down, arm around the neck into a headlock here. Trying to show Tessa's strength, and I absolutely love it. Blaze King giving Big Lou a little test of strength here. Great technician skills happening from Blaze, and Big Lou brings him right down into an armbar. And the official trying to separate both men, Big Lou, to get back. Both men doing a test of strength here repeatedly. Take all the technician skills between both men right now is absolutely crazy. Change that camera angle if the official was kind of in the way a little bit. And Lucas Oil Stadium is just going crazy for this event tonight for day one of 3. And Big Lou headlock. Who is going to get the upper hand here to kick off this match? And Big Lou bringing Blaze King right down yet again. Camera's going to move. And look at that. Those big arms of Big Lou wrapped around the little neck of Blaze King. And Blaze King getting the drop kick to the side of the face and goes to the outside. Big Lou follows. Drops off the apron, gets back in. And now, an elbow to the back. Big Lou. It's reversed by Blaze King. Gets his head tied up on that top rope by Big Lou. And Big Lou with those big feet to the back and the face of Blaze. And right back at it. Double knees to the back. And Blaze King with the kick to the midsection. Dropping down Big Lou. Trying to get some type of footing in this match. We just got word BCW medical staff is checking Ricky Armstrong out. He was favoriting his left knee during his match and had a hard time to walk backstage. So hopefully there's nothing there, no injury. But we just want to make sure he's good to go. And Blaze King now doing with the German suplexes. That's 2. And now changes it up into a suplex to Big Lou. And Blaze King is currently in the driver's seat of this match. And Blaze King in for that pin. Oh, and a 2 count. I am not going to lie. The size between both men is absolutely crazy. It would be wild if Big Lou loses the Blaze King, because that would be an upset victory, and I know Big Lou would be mad as hell. He would be ripping through the backstage area like a wild animal. And Big Lou with the left hand. Dexter, thank you for popping in and watching the event. Glad to have you here, hon. You are going to be in the Women's Royal Gauntlet match in Vegas at the Last Man Standing PLE next month, to have your chance at an opportunity to either go after the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, the BCW Women's Championship, or the Combat Women's Championship. And now Blaze King goes for a ride on a back body drop by Big Lou on the outside, right by the announcer's desk to my left. Everybody thinks that Blaze King is going to win, and that match ended on a countout. And you know what that means? We don't do countouts here. We are going to restart this match. Doesn't happen that way. We are going to restart this match. We don't have matches won like that, especially for something important just like this. Blaze King going in for the pin to open up this restart of this match. Well, the BCW Global Heavyweight Championship is held by Rob Anderson, and he will be defending that title soon against the Messiah of BCW, Ghost Edwards. Then if he retains that, he'll be defending it against the former global champion Cassidy Kakoa at the Last Man Standing PLE. And if he retains there, he will be defending it against Trey Kakoa at Bound for Greatness 10 in March. So, if you want that world championship, you're going to have to win your qualifying match, and then you're going to have to win the Royal Gauntlet match in order to go after that title. Big Lou with the big knee. With the kick to the knee of Blaze King. Anybody who's confused on what just happened here, the match restarted due to a countout. Not going to have no qualifying matches end on countout. I will fix that setting for tomorrow's, where the matches will be no countouts. Big Lou and Blaze King going at it again. Hangs up on the top rope. And Big Lou. And Big Lou gets tossed into the official by Blaze King by accident. And Blaze, drops Big Lou face first. And Blaze King with his knee to the face to Big Lou. And in for that pin. And Big Lou sending Blaze up against those ropes. Clothesline. In for the pin, Big Lou. And a close victory for Big Lou that almost sent him to Vegas to the Royal Gauntlet match at the Last Man Standing PLE. Big Lou from the top, elbow across the throat. In for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count. And Blaze King back into the corner, fighting his way to Las Vegas, Nevada at the Last Man Standing PLE with this pin. Big Lou powers out. Big knee to the face. Oh. And Blaze King taking his time up against the ropes. Big clothesline. Big Lou rolls to the outside. Blaze King goes around to kick him right in the back of the skull. Blaze King trying to recover from the attacks of Big Lou. And Big Lou sends him into the barricade. The referee's up to a count of 5. Clothesline by Blaze. This match better not end on another count out, I swear to God. Blaze can get back in the ring. And in right before the 10. Big Lou clotheslines him. In for that pin. Leg is hooked. Oh, and Blaze King just barely gets it up, and Big Lou yelling at the official to count faster off the big rope. Big elbow drop. Big spear. Drops him down versus Big Lou. Rolls him with the kick. In for that pin, the leg is hooked. And Big Lou powers out. What a match. Big Lou with the reversal, sending Blaze King up against the ropes. Fall to a massive clothesline. Arm in the face. And back and forth with the pin attempts. Close pinfalls. These boys are just straight up tearing each other apart for this opportunity. Big Lou from the top of the elbow. And now setting it up. Oh, snap. Will Blaze King submit? He taps out. Taps out. What a match that got restarted due to a countout. They both men ripped each other apart from the first match to the second match. That ended with Blaze King submitting to Big Lou. And right there you see Blaze King tapping out. Good job, Big Lou, for qualifying. Dope match between both competitors. Big Lou punches his ticket to the Royal Gauntlet match in Vegas. We are gonna head into our next match here on night 1 of BCW Live. Christian Cross of the American Hounds going against the International Heavyweight Champion Chaotic with his manager at ringside, Jeff Sylvia, who will qualify. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Christian Cross going against Chaotic, the International Heavyweight Champion. Now, two things can come out of this match for Christian Cross. He could qualify for the Royal Gauntlet match, and then if he wins here tonight, it puts him in the International Heavyweight Championship picture, where he has an opportunity to go against Chaotic for that title. So there's two things that can come out of this match for him. What he needs to focus on is just to qualify for the Royal Gauntlet match to get him one step closer to Bound for Greatness. And Chaotic with the lefts and the rights. On BCW Rampage 109 in Detroit that happened a week ago, Craig Mack returned and got confronted by his older brother, Jeff Sylvia, who was out on ringside in the corner of Chaotic. And Craig Mack announced War Games, where it would be the Chaotic Kingdom faction, which would be Chaotic, Damian Briggs, then Jeff Sylvia, to go against Team Craig Mack in a 4-on-4. Now, we don't know who is going to team up with Craig Mack at the Final Hour PLE on January 25th in that match at all. So we are going to have to wait and see who is going to be his teammates for that match. Who knows if anybody on this roster he can trust enough to be by his side, because we don't know who Sylvia has who has he reached out to try to not have be teamed up with his younger brother. And Chaotic right now in the driver's seat of this match with the Walls of Jericho on Christian Cross, and he gets out of it right away. And Christian Cross, on the attack to Chaotic. Christian Cross and his partner of the American Hound won against the Stone Cold Assassins on Rampage 109 to get themselves a future tag team championship opportunity. And now Christian Cross in the driver's seat as Chaotic is trying to recover, but hangs him up on the top rope. Oh, and a big slam right down to Christian Cross. And Chaotic with the elbow right across the throat on the sternum. And Irish whips him against the ropes. Going for a big boot, gets caught. Christian Cross. Oh, DDT into the mat. And now Christian Cross going up top. Oh, and Chaotic with the punch to the midsection to reverse it. And choking the life out of Christian Cross is Chaotic. And Chaotic. Oh! South of heaven. And in for the pin. The leg is hooked. Oh! And Chaotic almost qualified for the Royal Gauntlet match. And Cross looking to end this to qualify to advance to the Royal Gauntlet match by dropping down Chaotic and in for the pin. Oh, and a quick kick out by Chaotic. Christian Cross going into a frenzy. Oh, drops him with a cutter. Uh-oh. The lights went out here in the arena. Chaotic is behind Cross. Cross with the reversal. Catches on. Dumps Chaotic down. Busts him wide open. 1, 2, 3. And Christian Cross just earned himself a slot in the Royal Gauntlet match and a future International Championship match. Unbelievable on how this matchup went. Chaotic was trying to trick his opponent by knocking out the lights and appear behind Christian Cross, but Cross knew what was happening and went with it and ended this match and busted the Devil's favorite wrestler wide open to earn him a slot in the Royal Gauntlet match and a future International Heavyweight Championship match. And Christian Cross with the victory here. Whoops. What a match to qualify. No one has got the 5-star rating yet here on this BCW Live Royal Gauntlet qualifying match. Who will that be? I will tell you this. The match that produces a 5-star match over the next couple of days from Friday to Sunday, the match that comes out to be a 5-star match and the winner of that match will be given the 30 slot. How does that sound? And if there is more than one 5-star match, we will have a match to determine who would get that 30 slot from the winners and the qualifiers. So, coming up next, Alex King making his return to BCW, going against Domino. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna grab some food that was made, so I apologize if um there might be no commentary for this match, so please enjoy the action. I just need to eat some dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, Domino is your winner and qualifies for the Royal Gauntlet match. Good matchup between these two gentlemen right here. Jack Graves, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the chat. All right. 3.5-star match. Great match between these two men. We're going to keep it rolling into match number 8. We are a couple of matches away from the main event between Kabuki Warrior and Kyle Cook, the redneck. All right, so coming up next right now, we got Andre Robinson of the Venom Club going against the loudmouth Jim Jackson. Jackson, a former BCW national champion, held that title for close to a year, has been a part of matches in his debut in 23 that for the first time matches that have taken place here in BCW and at Fight Night as well. So let's get this rolling. Andre Robinson versus Jim Jackson here on BCW Live. Take a look at that replay right there, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Jackson defeating Andre Robinson of the Venom Club to qualify for the Royal Gauntlet match. Interesting result out of that. And coming up next, Jack Graves versus Malcolm Winters. And there it is, Jim Jackson raising his hands up. Whether you like him or hate him, he has been a dominant force while being here in BCW for the last couple of years. Three-and-a-half-star match. We're still looking for our first 5-star match from this 3-day event. And I'm surprised that none of these matches so far tonight have gone with a 5-star rating. But maybe with this upcoming match between Malcolm Winters, a returning superstar here in BCW, versus the leader of the Nightmare Legion, Jack Graves, in one-on-one action here in Indianapolis. So let's get this match rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Malcolm Winters versus Jack Graves. This is the co-main event. Main event match is going to be Kabuki Warrior versus Kyle Cook, the Redneck. And if you have been here since the beginning of the night, thank you. Much love appreciated. If you're joining us now, that's what's up. Welcome to the stream, day one. the BCW Live Indianapolis of the Royal Gauntlet qualifying matches here in BCW. We're almost at the end of the season for 2K25. We got events coming up through the rest of January. Mayhem, BCW Live, Fight Night 10 in Tokyo, BCW Final Hour PLE in Minneapolis on the 25th. Then we roll into our Last Man Standing PLE, and then we're going to be having BCW Road to Bound for Greatness events leading to Bound for Greatness 10 in March, two-night event the weekend of St. Patty's Day in South Carolina at William Bryce Stadium. And Malcolm Winters goes for a ride by Jack Raves into the apron. Malcolm Winters making his BCW return. And Malcolm Winters backing up Graves, and the official telling him to back off, and the official telling Graves to slow it down, and Jack Graves with a sling blade and a drop kick to follow it up into the pin. The leg is hooked. If Jack Graves qualifies for this Royal Gauntlet match, this will be the second year in a row that he has been in the Gauntlet match at the Last Man Standing PLE. In 2024, Last Man Standing PLE was in Tokyo, Japan. That same event saw Britt Graves become the inaugural BCW Women's World Heavyweight Champion, holding that title for over a year now. Incredible, Britt Graves. She is going to be defending her Women's World Championship soon at the Final Hour PLE. And Malcolm Winters eyeballing Jack Graves, looking Graves will be defending her World Championship against the International Women's Champion, Flawless Diva, also at the Final Hour PLE. Buster Anderson will be defending his National Championship against the Savage One, John Robb. The War Games match between the Chaotic Kingdom versus off against Team Craig Mack. The Global Heavyweight Championship between Rob Anderson and Ghost Edward. And the Tag Team Champions will be on the line. The Stone Cold Assassins defending against the Insiders, Damian Porter and Eric Blackwell. That is on January 25th in Minneapolis, Minnesota, at the Minnesota Vikings Stadium. The official on the count of 6, Jack Graves focusing on the arm of Malcolm Winters. This match ends in countout. We will restart it. Oh, and Malcolm Winters gets right back in there at the nick of time. Gets caught by Graves and slammed down into the mat. And then for the pin. 2 count, says the official. And Jack Graves up top. Oh, a big stomp to the back of the neck of Malcolm Winters. Might have gave him an injury. And Graves in for a submission hold on Winters. Will Malcolm tap in his return to BCW? He does not. And Malcolm Winters with a DDT. Malcolm Winters is hungry. He wants a slot in the Royal Gauntlet match. So here we go. Cross-face submission hold by Graves. Malcolm Winters gets his foot on the rope. Graves in the corner. Looking to end Winters right now. But Malcolm with the reversal. And Graves battles it out. Big spear by Graves. And Jack Graves. Oh, big slam to Winters. And puts him right down in for the pin. And Graves advances. This incredible match here between Jack Graves and Malcolm Winters. That is right, Jack Graves, one down. You already got your spot in the Royal Gauntlet match. Now you need to defeat the other 29 men to punch your ticket to Bound for Greatness. Congratulations to Jack Graves for advancing. And now we will move, a 4-star match to our main event, Kabuki Warrior versus Kyle Cook. And there it is. Main event status for both men. Let's get it rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with our main event. Kyle Cook opens up with a big boot to the face of Kabuki Warrior, dropping him down, and the redneck taking control of this match in the beginning, and Kabuki with the quick feet. And the Hurricanrana dropping down Cook. And both men tying up. Test of strength. Kabuki backing Kyle Cook up into the corner. The official backing them up. And Cook on the attack. Kabuki Warrior hits him right in the shin. Big splash by Kabuki, misses. We still haven't gotten a word from the BCW medical staff on regards of Ricky Armstrong. More than likely we'll have that report tomorrow. We're just hoping and praying that Ricky Armstrong is not injured or that he needs to miss no action. But that would suck on his first night of BCW debuting, that he would need to be out of action. And Kabuki Warrior waiting for Kyle Cook to come back in. Cook, Kabuki tying up, test of strength, and Kyle Cook now backing Kabuki into the corner now. And the official trying to get in between the both of them. And Kabuki almost got a low blow kick. The official giving him a warning. Kabuki, a former national champion as well. Kyle Cook has been here since the summer and has been busting his ass, showing what he's made of, and tonight could show even more here. And in for the pin, Kabuki, not even a count, powers out. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for day 2 of BCW Live of the Royal Gauntlet qualifiers. We're going to be starting around 7:15ish, right here on Twitch. Same place, the same bat channel, same bat place. Grab your snacks, tune in, tell everybody that you know to get their asses here and to support BCW. And after coming in from the outside, Kyle Cook. I will go over the day 2 matches once this match ends. And Kyle Cook getting Kabuki Warrior into a submission hold. Kabuki powering out. Kabuki Warrior has a BCW Combat Heavyweight Championship match happening on Fight Night 10 in Tokyo, Japan, January 24th. It's going to be interesting to see. David Pope has been holding that title close to his bridges since he won it back in July. And Kabuki, with the big kick, the buzzsaw kick, in for the pin. 1, 2, and Kyle Cook gets out of 2. Close call there for Kyle Cook. Kyle Cook laying down Kabuki. Big moonsault. And Kabuki Warrior almost lost his opportunity. And Kyle Cook right back on him. Right back on the attack. Drop kick sending Kyle Cook out to the outside by the announcer's desk by me. And Kabuki following through with a big knee to the face, laying out Kyle Cook. Might have broke his nose in the process, who knows. Right now, Kyle Cook gets thrown back in. Kabuki Warrior on the attack in the corner. Looking to end it right here, right now, with another buzzsaw kick. Oh, no. Kicks in the back of the skull. Rolls him over into the pin. Kabuki in for the pin right now. 1. And only a 1 count. Kabuki wins here. That will drive him with some momentum into his combat championship match. Missed to the face and the kick to the... Oh, and Kyle Cook at the last second gets the shoulder up. And Kabuki. Oh, big kick. Oh, headbutt to the face. Busts Kyle Cook wide open. And now holding down that arm. Oh, stomping on that arm like crazy. Oh, headbutt drop. And Kabuki. Kabuki Warrior with the scoop slam, going to the second turnbuckle. Big kick to the face. Rolls him over. Oh, and Cook powers out at the last second, and Kabuki getting frustrated, but he can't do that if he wants to get into the Royal Gauntlet match. Uh-oh. Buzzsaw kick gets deflected. Cook, oh, big boot, busting him wide open. This could be the moment Kyle Cook's waiting for. Big suplex. Picks him up. Drops him down. Stomping on that arm. Cook going up top. Crash or burn. Headbutt. Connects. Stomps on him. And now armbar submission. Raking on that arm. And now Cook. Taking time. Gets out of the way. Kabuki hits him. Elbow. Main event match for day one. Kyle Cook just messed that up. Going for knees. He missed 3 times. Kabuki. Oh. Setting him up. Kyle Cook in trouble. Hangs him up on the top rope. Kabuki goes to the outside. Off the ropes. Oh. And into that pin. 1, 2, 2. And Kabuki going in. Oh, man. For the submission hold here. Well, Kyle. No, Kyle doesn't tap out. The resiliency from Kyle Cook. Kabuki from the second turnbuckle. Boring Kyle Cook up. Oh, Kabuki misses. Kyle is still dazed and confused. Kabuki following up. Big right hand punch lays him out flat. Kyle Cook. Kabuki undoing that turnbuckle pad. The ref didn't see it. Kyle in the other corner. Elbow to the back. Kabuki having second thoughts. Elbow to the face. Big boot connects. Throws him down. 1, 2. Oh my God. And Kyle getting reversed again. Kabuki bringing him into the turnbuckle. Scoop slam. The metal exposed in the far turnbuckle. Big kick to the face. This could be the end for Kyle Cook. Leg is hooked. Kabuki, 1, 2. Kyle grabs the rope. The last second. Ring awareness. What ring awareness that was for Kyle Cook, and a headbutt to the nuts by Kabuki. Kabuki up the top. Big splash. Oh my God. And Kyle Cook rolls to the outside to escape that. Very good ring awareness yet again. Falls to the outside. Kabuki going for a spin roundhouse. Hits him with a knee. Sets him up. Kyle Cook in trouble. Oh! This might be the match to be a 5-star match of the night. Big Superman punch by Kabuki. Laying. Headbutt. The blood splatter everywhere from the mat. Oh! Throws him in. On the count of 6. Tosses him back in. Kyle Cook is setting it up. Closing in for the victory. Stunner! Stunner! 1, 2, 3. Kyle Cook is heading to the Royal Gauntlet. If this isn't the 5-star match of the night, then I don't know what will be over the next 2 days. But if this is, and if this is the only match that will be a 5-star, Kyle Cook will automatically get that number 30 slot at the PLE. Look at the incredible replay. Big moonsault. The mist that could have got the match done, but didn't. Close attempts for both men. And this, closing it out, the stunner, heard around the world to seal the deal. And the redneck Kyle Cook is going to the Royal Gauntlet match at the Last Man Standing PLE in Las Vegas in February. That is the 5-star match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right on your screen. Greatest of all time. This match right now is the only 5-star match. But over the next 2 days, there could be another. But right now, Kyle Cook is standing at the number 30 slot for the Royal Gauntlet match. We're going to do it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go over with you on who qualified for the Royal Gauntlet match so far. The first 10 men that have qualified. Once this loads, go back to the beginning. OG Blade King, Crimson Evans, Jason Ramirez, Eric Mercer, Big Lou, Christian Cross, Domino, Jim Jackson, Jack Graves, and Kyle Cook have all qualified, the first 10 men for the Royal Gauntlet match. And I'm going to go over with you very quickly who is up for tomorrow. Now, day 2, here in the same place. Shinjo versus the Godson. BT the God versus Brother Brio of the Certified Steppers. Big T versus Triple Daniels. Red Wolves versus the Venom Club match right there. Rafael Zapata, one half of the tag team champions of the Stone Cold Assassins, going against Wade Wallace, the other member of Toxic Fever. Scott Adams going against Orion Atlas, the other member of the American Hounds. Savage One, John Robb, going against your BCW submission champion, the Kiwi Killer, Sean Savage Smith. Jay Monster versus Tyler Black. Your BCW Classic and broadcast heavyweight champion, the German Psychopathic Coup, going against one half of the Insiders, Eric Blackwell. Damian Briggs, who was part of the Chaotic Kingdom faction, going against Prime. And then our main event tomorrow will be Xavier going against the returning Ray Everett, aka Ray O'Ryan. So that is your lineup for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for day 2. Then after that, we have day number 3. We will get our final 20 men over the next 2 days who will be qualified for the Royal Gauntlet match and will join these 10 men who won tonight. And then all those men will be going to Vegas to fight to main event, bound for greatness. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it over the 2.5 hours. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be going live around 7:15ish. Be here, be square. Tell everybody about it. We'll see you tomorrow.